We are providing all the nutrients, water, and light for this plant, but still it is drooping. Do you know why? The main reason for it is the plant roots are feeling suffocated. The roots are not getting a sufficient amount of air for its respiration. When your pot has no drainage holes to drain out the excess amount of water, then your plant will suffer from lack of air for its roots. You might be having a question in your mind. Do plant roots need air, right? The answer is yes. Plants also respire like us. Not only plants, but roots also want air for respiration and proper drainage for healthy growth. By the end of this episode, we will get to know about the important role of soil air and soil water. Let's get into the topic. Hi everyone, welcome to Trust Basket. I'm Kirti. In our gardening episodes, we will educate you from basics to the master level, from the beginning of the plant growth to harvesting and storing of the produce. If you have one or two plants or a big backyard garden, still watch these episodes to get a lot more information about how, why, and when to grow and care your plants for your benefit. Here you can observe that some conical flasks collected more amount of water when compared to the other conical flasks. Some flasks have only few drops of water. We added the same amount of water to all the funnels with the same amount of soil and at the same time. But still, there are differences in the amount of water collected. Why? The funnel which contains coarse soil has more soil air. That's why more amount of water drained from it. Therefore, coarse soil will have more soil air and higher drainage level as compared to the other kinds of soil. If you are using coarser soil, that means it will be having more soil air and more drainage level. It is actually very good for your plants. Look at this soil. This soil drained out only a few drops of water. Can you guess why it is so? Yes, it is because soil air is less and also drainage level is low. In the clay soil air is very less compared to the soil water. Soils usually will have small pores in them. In this clay soil, water filled all the micropores. Therefore, there is no space for air to drain out the excess amount of water. And this condition is not good for your plants and their roots. When soil is dry, all the micropores or small holes present in the soil will be filled with air. When you apply water to your soil, these tiny pores will start filling with water. If the drainage level and coarse texture of your soil are optimum, then in that soil, only 50% of small holes will be filled with water and 50% of pores will be filled with air. And this is the ideal condition for any plant to grow well. Like atmospheric air, even soil air also has nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Different microorganisms and plant roots that live in the soil also want oxygen to breathe. That's why it becomes very important to maintain a good amount of air in the soil. Plants want all the nutrients for the healthy growth, but some nutrients in the soil will not be in an available form so that plants can absorb them easily. To make these nutrients available to plants, there is a need for microorganisms, and these microorganisms will be present in soil which has a good amount of air. These microbes want air to breathe. That's why a good amount of soil air, that means a proper level of drainage, is necessary for microbes and plants. If you are using well-drained soil, means there will be a good population of microbes, and these microbes help your plants to absorb the nutrients. In nature, everything is interlinked. Try to mimic the natural ecosystem, then all of your plants will grow well as in its natural habitat. When your soil is dry completely, there is a lack of media between nutrients and the plant roots. When there is no water in the soil, plant roots will not be able to absorb the nutrients from the soil. When you apply water into the soil, that makes it an easier way for plants to absorb the nutrients. Therefore, soil water is important for your plants to absorb the nutrients. Proper soil water is very much needed for the growth of plants and nutrients availability. Water acts as a carrier of food to different parts of the plant. If your soil has some amount of water, most of the nutrients present in the soil can dissolve in it. As I said previously, moisture content in the soil is needed for the development of healthy microorganisms that help your plants, and plant roots able to absorb the nutrients they want effortlessly. When water enters the plant, it carries all the nutrients to different parts of the plant, and thus plants get the nutrients they want and grow happily. Therefore, both soil air and soil water is very important for a plant life. We should learn how to maintain a proper balance between air and water. We will let you know how we can maintain it to get the maximum benefit out of it at the end of this video. Here we are trying to compare the absorption of water by soil with this sponge. When you keep on adding water to the sponge, it will absorb all the water until it becomes saturated. When the sponge becomes completely saturated with water, an excess amount of water will drain out easily from it. In the same way, when your soil mixture is porous and your pot has drainage holes, excess amount of water will easily flow outside from the soil and helps to maintain the balance between soil air and soil water. If you have compact soil which is not so good, nothing to worry about it. Here is a simple solution to make it porous. Take the soil and mix it with some river sand with a proportion of 70:30. Here you have to maintain 70% of the soil with 30% of river sand. Make sure to mix only river sand, not sea sand, because sea sand will contain more salt content. It may alter the pH of your soil. And one more important thing is not to mix more than 30% of the river sand with the soil, because the pot will become too heavy to handle and makes your soil too much porous. If you won't prefer to mix the river sand, or if it is not available in your place, another easy way to increase the soil drainage level is by mixing it with some lighter draining materials like perlite and the vermiculite. Advantage of mixing these materials into the soil is it will not make your soil heavier compared to the sand. You can easily move your plants whenever it is necessary. Every plant loves soil with an optimum drainage level. In our next episode, we will let you know the importance of light in plants' growth and how to utilize maximum amount of light for your plants' benefit. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned. Bye until next time. If you want to know more about gardening, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel.